It's a chef time. Should probably fine against hordes. Unless we get scammed. Another design for 159? It's not. It's just that they nerfed the base game so much that it feels pointless for me to play the base game. So that's what I have left. Just this shit. Ooh. I still think that they should have kept the game with the previous difficulty. Like the very first difficulty when they released the beta update. But they should have added it like a Danger 6 or whatever. And put it there. So when you buy the game and you play Danger 6, I mean, you expect it to be hard, regardless of being a new map. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like, if you're a new player or if you haven't played as much, like, the game, it's not easy, because in general, with this game, a big part of the difficulty, it's learning how to build each character. So, like, many characters take many attempts to win with, because you need to learn what's the best way to build them. Like, what's their best weapon, what stats you should prioritize, if you need a certain amount of damage before a certain point of the game. Like, obviously there is all the mechanical part where you have to dodge and move properly and so on. But there are so many characters that are complete shit until you know how to build them. And once you know that, they become so much easier. Like, for me, a long time ago, a big example of that was a character like Saver. Saver, for me, was the worst character in the game until I learned how to manage the money properly. Then he became so much better. A similar thing, it's like Arms Dealer. Because they are weird character that you have to play in a very different way. It's not just, okay, everything else is the same, but you play SMGs instead of stick. No, you actually have to manage things in a different way, prioritize different stats and so on. Like Streamer, it's another character like that, where it just plays in a very different way. So you need to know what's the best approach. And Streamer specifically also depends quite a bit, depending on the weapon that you want to play. Like, Streamer with guns is very different than Streamer with shields. Streamer with the shields, it's all about getting structures and scaling that armor as quickly as possible. While with guns, you just want damage. You don't even care too much about the turrets for the armor, you just enough damage so that everything dies before they can become a threat. Either you have to, with the character, to load their best weapons item. I don't like unlocks in general in games, even if I'm probably a minority. I really dislike unlocks. For me, like, I understand that it's like a goal in the game, so like it's cool when you unlock stuff, it gives you a sense of progression. But at the same time, for me, it's a way to make, in some cases, artificially make the game longer. And I don't like the idea of, okay, I'm playing this character now, but it's not as strong as it could possibly be because I still haven't unlocked these items. Like, I never liked that for roguelikes. Because, like, roguelikes are already designed to be replayable. So I don't need unlocks for that. Like, the game should be designed around being replayable. I need speed. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Can't get those consumables. Maybe I can get this. A snake will be amazing here. From the point of when you play using one of the different items while not counting weapons can easily be extremely overwhelming unless there is a way to remedy that. Is it? For me, it's not a problem in most roguelikes because it's not like those games where you open a talent tree and you have 200 different things and you have to read the 200 different things before you even want to decide where to put your first point. Like, this is a game where you get a shop and you find 4 items. So if it's something that you want, you buy it. If there is something that you don't want, you don't. You don't need to know the other items. And I don't think you should play the game with the idea of, I need to find this specific item. Because if that's the point, then I think that's the problem with the game. That's also why I didn't like the change with making the reroll cheaper. Because I think a good game, it's when you have to adapt with what you find and try to make that work instead of, okay, I need to find this very specific item. So if there are 500 items, it's irrelevant. It depends on what you find. That's why I think the unlocks are really not necessary. Because let's be honest, even if there are unlocks in this game, you're unlocking like probably less than 10% of the total items. So it's not like it's making a very big difference on that aspect. 150 item is not overwhelming and 160 is. Like, obviously a random number, I don't even know how many items are in the game, but I don't know. I don't think it should be a problem for this. Like, I have that issue on, yeah, games where you just have a lot immediately. I think unlocks the latest spire are probably good because it locks away some more complicated ones, but only a few good runs to unlock them all. Yeah, it's not a big deal, but like even Slay the Spire, obviously, I'm not a big fan of unlock. Like, okay, I'm not a big fan of unlock in general, even if in a game like Slay the Spire, it's not a big deal. And It's more of a problem if you want to unlock the essential level on each character. That's, for me, the more annoying thing. So I hope they won't do that with Slay the Spire 2. And they just do the once you unlock it, once you unlock that essential with one character, you just have it with the others as well. That's what I will like. When I played my first Chef D5 round, 100% of this character was trash, then I unlocked Spoon and played it again, it just really became so good. Yeah, I mean, it's also like some characters have some of their best weapons not available as starting weapons, because I think Chef, it's also amazing with an SMG. Because it's so easy to apply the burn. But you can't start with it. Like, I don't even think Brotato is that bad for unlocks and meta progression in general. Like, I still wish games had no meta progression at all and no unlocks. You just have everything. But, like, there are way worse games for this kind of stuff than Brotato. So, like, I feel like nowadays, probably there is not a single game that doesn't have meta progression because the majority of people wants it. It's just that some games are extremely excessive with it. And it's also because, like, some games, to unlock everything, you have to play for over 100 hours, which is kind of ridiculous. And it's also something that they do because of well, it shows that people are playing the game for a very long time, right? While for many players, if you don't have unlocks and such, some people will stop playing the game a lot earlier. Because nowadays there are so many games that there is a lot of people that play for completionism. Like, they just want to play many games and 100% them. And so some games, they add a lot of meta progression to get more playtime out of those players. That's also why I don't like this kind of stuff. Because if the game is good, I'll play it even if it doesn't have any unlock, even if it doesn't have any meta progression, and if it doesn't have many updates. I have no problem with that. But when the game forces you to do all that stuff, yeah, not a big fan. Why do game designers care about how much playtime people get? Because you sell more. Unless they will pay developer more if it's 60 hours versus 20 hours. It's just better for stats in general. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's an advantage. The problem is our yields. Never got a snake. I'm tempted by range. I feel like it will be pretty good. Is it better than just getting more armor, damage, or whatever though? Because this is guaranteed tier 3. Ah, fuck it, it's fine. Just take it. More spoons. What's the difference? 68. Okay, you know what? I'm skipping that. Penguin. I don't think so. Should I try to get more luck? To drop more consumables? Last cannon, nah. Speed? Wait, trophy. I should have bought that. I wasn't thinking about it. Is it too late for? I mean, it's not late. I don't even know where my garden is. I don't know if I'll be able to leave this spot though. Acid, that's fine. Spoon scale without, so why not? Give me money. Okay. Supposed to get with health, yes. It's health and melee, but it's better to just get with health. Ooh. Goblet is also pretty good. Crown is late. Much did we make, by the way? 228, not bad. Not. Maybe I could have. What's the difference? It's not much. What if we miss a cursed spoon though? Randomly with 0 cores and no hook? I do have 0 cores. Just take that. Nah. I should have decent single target damage. Well, they also have a lot of single target damage. Fucking mummies, they deal so much damage. And they're hard to kill. You know what, whatever. Ooh, okay. I can take that, sure. More health. Another bullet. Spell crit modifier shall be just double damage. Oh, it's 3 times, never mind. Huh. Never mind. And the thing is, okay, this is 3 times the damage. Then we have the Giant's Belt. And then we have, well, if we're critting, they're burning, so we have the other 200% damage. So the damage is very, very high when we crit. Also, finally a snake. Flamethrower. Do we even need it though? I don't know if we need it, because we have 3 sausages. Probably not even worth it. Okay, this is worth it. Is glass cannon good? I will still stay at 15 armor. I kinda want it. If I can kill elites quickly. Okay, but I'm also losing armor from this though. You know, maybe not. Maybe not. A little bit of extra speed, probably fine. Oh yeah, a bit of generator, of course it's fine. Can we not die on wave 18? Now that I reroll the elite away from 18? Is that possible? Hardest wave in the game. Like, when you play on 100%, the late game waves, they always feel free as fuck. And then when you play percentage runs, this wave, it's like, what the fuck is this? Okay. Tentacle, sure. Speed. Armor. Good level ups. Wings, yes. Like 18, like imagine that wave with an elite on top. Like 18 elite, it's so bad. Unless you're playing a very overpowered character, but even with overpowered characters, 18 elite, it's very bad. I lost so many good runs because I didn't reroll 18 elite. I need the food. Okay. Ooh. Sure. More attack speed, I guess it's okay. Anvil, yeah, perfect. For sausage, perfect. We're not even getting any dodge. Too poor for that. This is probably fine, and let's go. Do not die. Okay. They also spawned together, so sure. They took so much damage.